Oh, anyway, spawning into the top right, it's the red Terran Wonder Boy. Total Biscuit's very own Team Axiom. We have Heart spawning into the bottom middle from Team Dignitas. This we have Select. Does Dignitas mean like? Does that mean like dignity in French or something? What? Any idea?
No idea. First I've ever heard of that, actually. That'd be interesting, though. Makes sense. Maybe it's even Latin.
I don't actually
Dignitas
know.
just seems Latin, as words go. This reminds me of Veritas, which I thought was Latin, but I don't know, maybe it's something different too. So are you watching the other game too?
Yeah, a little bit,
How's
but
it
I'm trying
going?
not to.
Is State holding? Is he defending the
He's
J-Line?
like caressing with his blink stalkers now, but he's starting to lose him up in the gold. Oh, he overcommitted a little bit with him. He's only on 2 base. Jedong's on 3. Jedong's starting to push Roach Link too. I don't think State can win this game.
Gotcha. Alright, well, good thing we have our game then to tide us over.
Yep. Looks like we've got a very similar opening, almost identical openings from both players in the last game. Hard is going for the early gas again. State is going for a little more of a normal build.
Yep. Select scouting, I think, a little bit earlier this time. I don't think he scouted with his SUV quite this early on our last map. Seems to be
Maybe,
going.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I think he did actually, but I think it took the wrong direction. He went
uh,
up. Well, I mean, in the wrong direction. It was the right direction to scout, but it's if the opponent wasn't there. So.
gotcha. Well, it's gonna go the wrong way here too. I love this map, by the way. I love how it's like a 3-player map. I just feel like we haven't seen enough 3-player maps. I think they have a lot of variety, and you can do a bunch of really weird builds on them. Like, you know those aggressive builds you were talking about? They work really well here, I think.
Yeah, do you remember, what was a 3-player map where every side of the map was like had a totally different like art set? It was the
Test
game
bug.
that yeah. Test Bug. That map was cool. I like that map.
Yeah, me too. It was amazing for Zergs, I think. But
Yeah.
either way, I loved it as well. Yeah, about the same time in their factories this time. Heart just has like 10 more Vespian gas. That's the only difference. Heart is somehow a worker up. Or a unit up, I guess. Maybe a marine. I guess probably because Select scouted. Heart's going for, I would assume, Banshees. Select is going for what I would assume to be maybe Vikings? Or a Viking, not Vikings.
I think typically in a TVT, I don't know much about TV, but I think typically in TVT you only grab that early Viking if you think your opponent's going to be grabbing a Banshee to counter it. I could be wrong though, I'm not entirely sure.
No, I agree. I think that's what he's doing though. Just getting that one Viking.
Yeah, it could be. I guess it's good for scouting too.
Yeah. It's good for killing medevacs if there's any dropships. I think you just like lose if you go Viking and they have a command center though. So he's probably checking that with Hellion to see if there's any command center opening. Just gonna go up the ramp to see a bunch of Marines. That's kind of telling. If you see that many Marines, you think it's either a command center or like tech. At least I would think that. Oh, and I'm wrong. So Select is going Viking, but I think that's the wrong choice. I'd much rather be Heart here, I think.
If you say so, I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the Viking is gonna kill a lot more, I think, with Cloak, and I don't think Select
The
can break
Banshee?
the front. Yeah, excuse me. And I don't think he can break the front because of that one Widow Mine. That's gonna just sit there and delay.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, Terran does have scan.
True. But I mean, like, imagine if that mine even was right on the ramp, and then right when those Hellions run up, then boom. Select's just a little bit behind timing-wise. He has no units in base that can defend this, right? He's making a... Well, he's gonna have a missile turret.
Yeah, but the annoying thing, I mean, we know as Zerg players, missile turret isn't enough. Like having one score on the mineral field, the Banshee can just kite around the side and pick off all the SCVs at the gas, or the SCVs at the corner of the mineral field. So,
Yep. What missile turret?
yeah, once he gets a Viking out, he'll be okay. But it's kind of surprised to see the Raven coming out instead of the Viking. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Oh, he had burrowed that mine just as those Hellions came out, but.
I think he's fine. I don't think Select can break it, and took a lot of damage from that 9-kill Banshee. It's 9 SCVs, I think.
Yeah.
The Viking also actually didn't kill the Banshee. It's kind of impressive.
Nice auto turret. Yeah, I don't think Select is going to get up in here with any results. Oh, nice. Nice micro there, but yeah, 2 Hellions, 2 Marines left, no reinforcements coming. Hard definitely got the better of this trade for sure. He has a massive worker lead. His expansion is almost complete. Select just started his. Yeah, Hard definitely came away the winner in this early trade-off here. TBT being TBT, I'm not entirely sure what Select can do to get back into this game, but he's definitely at a major disadvantage right now.
It's a 13 worker advantage. I feel like he just has to blind counter him somehow. And by that I mean like get a drop that's perfect and then just defend perfectly, or somehow have his Banshee kill like 10 SCVs while Heart isn't watching. I don't see that many other ways to come back from someone of Heart's caliber. He just already has that infrastructure again.
Yeah, and the economy and the army.
Yep. And mules don't make that much of a difference when both players have them.
Yeah.
If this was ZVZ workers, then it would be, or ZVT workers, excuse me, it'd be a little bit different, but in the mirror matchup, 15 SCVs is pretty painful. I wonder how many minerals that is exactly per minute.
What, a mule?
No, 15 SCVs, more than your opponent.
Oh.
Well,
I mean, you can look at the income tab. I mean,
alright, so 700 to 1400.
39. It's 40 to 21 workers right now. Hard is such a huge advantage.
Yep. Double. Maybe Widow Mine explosions. Can you hold
yeah,
hold
but I
position
mean,
Widow Mines? Do you know if you can do that?
Yeah, you can deactivate them to shoot. I'm pretty sure you can, can't you?
Yeah,
but,
probably.
But if they're not burrowed on creep, you can tell where they're burrowed pretty easily by looking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. What does it look like? Just the ground changes color?
It's like an indent. It's I don't know how to explain it.
That's okay.
But it's real. Yeah, it looks like a little kind of mini hole on the ground. It's really easy to tell if there's a burrowed mine.
I'll check it later. It's pretty cool. I never knew that. Thank you. This Marine's almost taking a couple tank shots. Just out of range.
Yep. Good scan by Heart though. Able to cut around the edge here and kind of bully Select's army, I guess. Pretty scary position for Select to be in because if Heart just says peace and hops on the medevac, he can just fly right to Select space. And I think Select realized that that's exactly what's going on now. So he's trying to make it back to his base before the Marines are dropped into Heart space. Oh! Wow, that's a game sense by Heart, knowing he'd pull his army back. I think he was looking to try to get like a tank sniper or something there.
Yep, or even like just flank. If he had those Marines behind it and then brings in this many tanks and another bunch of Marines, he could flank kill those 2 tanks pretty easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Select's doing what he can. I mean, that's all he has to do. If he picks off like 3 medevacs somehow, you know, gets a drop before it drops.
Yeah, pretty much Heart has to make a really large mistake at this point.
His mine killed, almost killed that medevac, it looks like. So it fired off something. Heart is making another command center. Select isn't quite doing that yet. Select's just trying to hold. A little bit supply blocked. Just a lot of trouble with a little bit of supply block. It's actually like an amazing amount of units, considering you made most of it out of like 3 barracks.
Yeah, reactors are pretty good though.
Yeah.
Huge army streaming in from Heart. 154 supply to 97 in favor of Heart here. Heart's probably going to end up doing... I see this game ending the same way the last one ended, except even more decisively. Pretty much Heart is going to be splitting his army into like his main attack group, and then just a really big, either a Doomsday drop group or like a big drop harass group. And Select's just not going to be able to do anything about it. He's going to have to commit 100% of his forces to defending just half of Heart's army, you know? Oh, Heart almost looked like he wanted to go in there.
He did. You could tell. Just deciding against it. I guess probably because his tanks were out of position.
Maybe, yeah. I think he could have won that fight if he would have took it, but meh. Nice positioning by Select here.
Yep. He is about to kind of get flanked here, though, just like you said. There's that huge army, and then there's huge army number 2. And they've totally surrounded Select's one huge army.
Yeah, Select's getting completely boxed in, and this is an awkward spot to be in too, because now that this army can start flooding into Select's base, and Select can't really do anything. Select wants to bring his army over here to defend, but he really can't. The auto turret's even going down. Yeah. There's just not anything. Oh, wow. Was that a mistake by Heart? I don't know.
A little bit.
Taking a few free shots there. He's trying to get his Marines over here by these other tanks. But yeah, Select in a super awkward spot now.
Yep, a third base coming down from Heart. And Select just barely on 1.5 base at the moment.
Yeah.
He's trying to dropship here to save his base. Might live a little bit longer, but writing is on the wall for this one, for the future. $170 supply to 82. Maybe nukes. If you had like a couple ghosts, like 10 nukes, placed them perfectly.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, Heart just going for it.
Yeah.
He's got AFK tanks on the left side there. It doesn't even matter. He's got so many units.
Yeah.
And Select drops to GG.
Axiom Heart takes it, moves on to play. Did you see for sure Jaedong won?
I did not.
Alright, well.
Oh, no, I did. Never mind. Yeah, Jedi won.
Okay, so Jaedong versus Heart. We get to cast that one. That's going to be awesome.